If you go into your pantry and you have a stack of canned chicken, you're in luck, because I've got some new recipes for you. We tend to always gravitate towards the things we always make with canned chicken, but why not change it up a little bit? That's what I'm here for. Hey y'all, I'm Mandy, and this is Mandy in the Making. For our first recipe, we need some good bread. So toasted up or baked our sourdough bread from Wild Grain. We've got that going. Now, we are making club sandwiches using canned chicken. Bet you ain't never heard of that before. For club sandwiches, does it usually have onion on it?
I don't know, but let's
Ours
do it.
is gonna have onion on it. We've got some red onion. I grabbed some lettuce from our indoor garden. I've got Breen and Monte Carlo here. We're gonna kind of shred it, make it super thin. And then we've got a tomato from our outside garden. This is exciting stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so let's chop up this or slice this red onion. I'm gonna do it pretty thin. So I just kind of shredded this a little bit-ish. I just cut it really thinly so it'll be easy to put on our sandwiches. Speaking of our sandwiches, what are you up to over here?
I am slicing up the bread. We'll need 9 pieces for 3 sandwiches.
Right.
Because the club sandwiches have
middle.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have 3 slices.
Okay, last thing I need to do for prep is just to slice this tomato. I've already washed it, but I'm gonna wash it one more time. Steven said we needed a little more lettuce because we're putting some on each layer of the club sandwich, so he went and got us a little bit more and chopped that up, but now it's time.
It's time.
So what we're gonna do is take this and drain it and also rinse it because that gets rid of some of that extra sodium that we don't want.
All right, chicken goes in the bowl.
Okay, I'm very intrigued to see how we do this.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do it on the Blackstone. I said, look, if you're not up to it, I'll just do it on the inside griddle. So if you have it like a little countertop griddle, you could do that, or you could even do it on a skillet on the stove. But he's gonna Blackstone it up.
All right, look here, we're putting in some of this Malabar pepper.
Oh,
Because it's got all kinds of great seasoning. Now you could just use, you know, salt, pepper, garlic powder, smoked paprika, you know, that type of thing. But this has got all kinds of great seasonings in there.
Okay.
So Malabar pepper from Spice Titan going in.
And you ain't scared.
No. Give that a quick mix. Make sure we got coverage.
Distribution.
That's right.
It already smells good. Mm-hmm. And all it is chicken and some spices.
Kind of break this up a little bit here. How it's all kind of shredded. You know, I think we need another can, to be honest with you.
We probably do, babe. You're in luck.
We got plenty.
We got about 11 of them, so.
So let's add a little bit more chicken.
Okay.
Sometimes you just have to trial and error.
That's right.
I'm not afraid.
Okay, we got one more in there, so we're gonna have to add some more seasonings.
Go ahead and chop this up real good, mix it up, shred it, and then there you go.
We're gonna tag team it. What is our next ingredient, sir?
I am gonna add, it's got Himalayan sea salt in there. Next ingredient, I'm gonna add cornstarch.
Now, why are we adding cornstarch?
We gotta crisp it up.
So it'll crisp it up.
You know, if you're using those 12.5-ounce cans, you're probably gonna need about 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
But we did we did 2 cans.
Yeah.
So 2 cans sand. We got the wax paper down, and we got a way to transport it on this cutting board here.
Yep.
Now we're gonna start forming our chicken patties. And that involves getting a little dirty. But this is cooked chicken, so I don't want to hear nothing from the police about it being raw.
It's not raw. You're safe with me today.
Safe with you today.
Yeah. We are gonna crisp these up on the Blackstone.
That's right.
After we crisp up some bacon. Well, ain't that pretty? I think you've done a right nice job.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna finish this out, and I'm gonna open up the bacon and get that ready. And then we're gonna head outside.
All right, there's our patties. Kind of that oblong shape to fit our bread.
Yes, and we have some
Got some bacon.
bacon ready to go. He said to get 6 pieces, so I did. And then I grabbed an extra because I can't count. And then I cut them in half, and we're about to head out to
The Blackstone.
This is in the shade, and it's 85 degrees. And is that 59% humidity, I think? Pretty sure. Yeah, that's about right.
Grill should be ready. Bacon's going on.
Ooh, the sizzle. Strawberry lemon is great, but I think my favorite is the raspberry rose. And then for Olipop, my favorite is the grape. I don't love the poppy grape, but y'all have to let me know what's your favorite flavor of either Olipop or poppy if you've ever had these. I love them. They're like my little treat every day.
We're gonna cut the heat down to about medium. Gonna keep a good bit of our oil on here. And then we're gonna lay these patties down on.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's gonna pop. Oh, not too bad. Look at them little patties. They are just cute. That crow agrees. Is that what that is? Is that a crow? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna sit a spell while he cooks. Y'all, this Blackstone has been the best invention ever for me.
Tell you what, it is
I
something.
get more of a break. He does more of the cooking. It's been wonderful. All right, he's already flipped them once. They ain't gonna take long, are they?
No.
Then we're gonna toast up some of this sourdough.
Is that lightly brown?
Can't really see from sitting down over here taking my break.
Yeah, gonna put our butter on. Bread on top of the butter. Just want to toast them up a little bit, and they'll be ready here in a second.
Yeah, they will. All right, I'm gonna grab your plate for you. Set that there. I'm gonna let you put those on there, and I'm gonna take some stuff inside, and I'll meet you there.
Sounds good.
All right, we've got a hot mess up in here, but I'm getting all the things out. So I've got all of our lettuce, tomato, and onion. We're gonna use mayo on the outer pieces of bread, but that inner piece of bread, we're gonna use sriracha mayo just to give it a little extra flavor. We've got our bacon here, we've got our bread, and then I had brought the chicken patties in and tinted them to keep them nice and warm. I've also got some white American cheese. We are about to feast, y'all. So I'm fixing up those outer pieces with some Duke's mayo. So these patties are pretty large, so we're gonna cut them in half.
Ready to get involved in this.
Y'all, this looks so good.
Looks amazing.
He's already
What a
been
sandwich.
snacking on the chicken, and he knows that it's great. So,
It
like,
is
as he was
fantastic.
cooking, he was snacking.
But
So,
I need to get all
I
the
need to take my
full
glasses off.
experience here.
all right, wait. We gotta tank this thing
Oh,
up.
I'm thinking.
Oh gosh, I don't know that I can eat this thing.
Thank you very much. Tink. All right. I'm gonna have to fight you. Get out of my way. All right, okay, ready?
All right, I gotta.
Man.
Get me one too.
Ma.
All right, I gotta try to eat this. If you made this for someone and didn't tell them it was canned chicken, they would have
They would
no
never know.
stinking clue.
That is amazing. Man, you're talking about a sandwich. That sourdough, wow. That is definitely a
Wow.
difference maker here. Yeah, this is definitely something that you would find at a restaurant. Like, it's better than restaurant.
It is.
In my opinion. Wow.
Wow.
Smoky. You can definitely pick out the seasonings on the chicken. That crunchy bread that's kind of buttery. And then the flavor of the mayonnaise, the bacon.
The bacon flavor all throughout.
All throughout. That is amazing. One more big bite. I don't want to get choked.
I'm not popping. You ain't never had a club sandwich quite like that.
That is a club sandwich right there.
If you've got canned chicken, make this.
That is amazing. The flavors in this are just amazing. This thing just keeps fighting me.
Our old cabinet doors would open all the way up. These new cabinet doors have a different hinge system on them, so they stop. And it just keeps attacking him as he's standing here. Okay, y'all, that is recipe number 1 with canned chicken. We got more to come. It is time to make our second canned chicken recipe. I am gonna make a small amount of these. If you were making a good many of these, I would use 2 cans, or if you're needing a good many of these, but I'm just gonna make a small amount. Today, I am making buffalo ranch taquitos using canned chicken. Let's get started. So I drained this can of chicken. I'm gonna kind of break this up. Now we need some buffalo sauce if we're gonna be doing buffalo ranch. So I'm just gonna eyeball this. Maybe 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons. That feels about right. Gotta do it till it feels right, right? Okay, so now we're gonna add in some ranch powder. Maybe a little less than 1 tablespoon. So I added some cream cheese in here. Sorry about that, I thought I was recording. I used the spreadable cream cheese, but I did about 1/4 cup, maybe 2 big heaping tablespoons, and just stirred that all in. Now we need some cheddar cheese. You could do Monterey Jack cheese, whatever kind of cheese you want. We need about maybe 1/4 cup of it. So I'm gonna shred some real quick. That's more than what we need. So we're just gonna go with it. It'll just be extra cheesy. So let's stir that in to combine it. And then I'm gonna grab some corn tortillas and we're gonna pop those in the microwave. We're gonna put a damp towel or paper towel around it to see if that will kind of help make them a little more pliable. So this is gonna make 6 or 7, maybe even 8 little taquitos which is all we need for right now. That's how I think I have 7 corn tortillas here. So let's pop these in the microwave for about 30 seconds. So we've got our warm corn tortilla. Let's put a couple of tablespoons of the mixture right in the middle. Just gonna roll them up. I'm gonna make a mess, that's what I do. And then I'm gonna put them here on this air fryer basket. We did get a new air fryer and we're still in the process of testing it and making sure that we love it. So stay tuned. I'll tell you more about that soon if we do in fact love it. We've used it once before. We're using it again today, obviously. But rolling these up, putting them seam side down. I'm just going to continue to do this. Try to do this kind of quickly so that corn tortillas stay warm. There we go. I'm getting the hang of it now. You just got to give me a minute. Be right back. So I have 7 here. And then I had enough for 1 more. I'm just going to eat this because I don't want to have to worry about that. But this is going to go in the air fryer at like 375 for 8 to 10 minutes. We'll just check on it. Our timer just went off. They got a little toasty. I probably should have just done 8 instead of 9 minutes, but that's okay. These are done. So let's plate them up and call a Steven in here to eat. I'm sure he won't complain. Get some ranch for dipping. And there we go. Hopefully these are good. They smell good. I'm hungry. Let's eat.
Look at them.
Ain't that pretty? They smell good. I got some ranch to dip them in.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Looking good. Well, a little buffalo chicken action.
Yep.
Let's get involved here.
Oh.
Mmm.
All right, I'm
Smells good.
gonna dip it in my ranch. Go right ahead if you want to.
Yeah.
Tink.
Mmm. Mmm. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Buffalo
creamy.
chicken. Yeah.
Buffalo chicken. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Spicy. That's good on this corn tortilla.
A little bit of a crunch with that. It crisped up just perfectly. That's good.
Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome.
Good job.
These would be good if you made maybe double this amount for football.
Oh yeah.
Any type of game day type thing. These would be great. And they're very
They'd
easy.
be gone.
They would be gone. They're very easy because, I mean, canned chicken, hello. But again, you can't tell that's canned chicken. Get you another in.
Yeah. All kinds of creative ways to use canned chicken.
There's so many ways to use it. See y'all in a minute.
Delicious.
Let's make one more recipe. Let's make some pinwheels using some canned chicken, obviously. And we're gonna dice up some veggies really fine. And we're gonna use some not seasoned, what is that called? Flavored cream cheese. I've got the chive and onion. I also like the garden vegetable. That one's really good too. But I got the chive and onion this time so I wouldn't have to add any diced onion to this. But this will take just a couple of minutes and it'll be good. It'll be a good little appetizer that you could serve at your next get together. So let's do it. So I've got part of this bell pepper left. I don't think we'll need even the whole thing that's left. Probably just about that amount. I could use my veggie chopper, but I want these to be even finer than that because it's a little pinwheel and you don't want big old chunks, you know? So I think what I'm gonna do is just really finely chop these. So I'm just running my knife through this several times. Okay, so we've got that done. Now I've got some carrot shreds, which comes in handy because they're already pretty small, but we're just gonna go through and just finely dice these. And then I'm gonna do spinach. This is from my indoor garden. It's called tatsoi, kind of acts like spinach, but look how much bigger the stems are. So it's a whole lot easier to remove them. Let's take those off. And then I'm just gonna really finely dice this as well. Tatsoi is very similar to spinach, especially when it's cooked. It has a very similar consistency and taste. It'll give us a little color to our pinwheels. I'm probably not going to need this whole can because I think I'm only making 1, maybe 2 of these. But let's drain this. I'm going to dump it here in this bowl. And I do want to kind of shred this up. I'm going to just use my fork because that will be the easiest way to be able to roll these pinwheels, to have it kind of shredded. Okay, that's done. Set that to the side. Now I'm using these Carb Balance spinach herb tortillas. I really like these little tortillas. And I didn't get the huge wraps, I just got the tortillas. So let's grab a knife and our garlic, or our chive and onion, should I say, cream cheese, and let's just spread this all over the tortilla. You know what, I said garlic. Maybe that was a little hint to myself that I should throw a little garlic powder on here, because I think that would be a good little flavor added to it. Not a lot, let's do that. I'm gonna go grab my garlic powder. I'm gonna do a healthy dose of this. I don't want it too thin to where you can't even taste it. You think we got enough? We go through garlic powder pretty quickly in this house. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on there because why not? There we go. Let's add our chicken, and I'm gonna kind of not go all the way out to the sides, but leave a little extra room will go all the way out to the sides on, but not on the outside. Does that make sense? It does in my brain, so let me go with it, okay? All right. Now let's go in with some veggies. And I'm making these in the small tortillas, but it might, I'm gonna say it, behoove. That's a big word right there. Are you proud? You should be. It might behoove you to get the big wraps and make it that way if you're wanting to make a lot of these. I'm trying to keep this really small because it's just us and we're not hungry right now, quite honestly. This is for the YouTube. So we'll do a taste test and then put it in the fridge and we'll eat the rest of it later. But so I'm going in with all of my veggies, a little bit of my spinach, tatsoi, whatever. Okay, that's pretty. The question is, can she roll this up? I'm gonna roll it this way. I mean, I think I did pretty good. Now look at that. Let me make one more because might as well. I have the veggies. I have all of it. So I'm gonna make one more and I'll be right back. She pretty. Okay, but what we're gonna do is cut off the ends because I always feel like the ends are kind of flimsy and they're just not going to hold up well anyway, so let's just cut off those ends. They don't have any flavor on them anyway. Try not to squish them too much. Also don't want to do them too thin. And there's a little bit in that on the end. I can eat that, but for presentation, how we doing over here, sir? I mean, that's pretty cute, right? I don't feel like it rolled right. Let's roll that again. It looks like a little sushi roll. Tell me I'm wrong. That's cute. All right, I'll be right back. Let me get the rest of these on here and then we will do a taste test.
Look at that. It's so pretty.
Isn't it cute? They look like little sushi rolls, don't they?
Yeah. That looks so good.
Doesn't it?
It does.
All right,
Looks good, now does it taste good?
let's hope so. I don't know. I haven't tasted it yet. Tink.
Mmm.
Okay.
Yeah. The cream and the chicken that's in there is really good. Very tasty. But the fresh veggies,
Yeah.
the carrot and the pepper,
Yeah.
really
It
make
makes
a
it pop.
difference. Yes,
So
it pops.
here's my recommendation. I went really thick with the chicken. I would go lighter on the chicken because the chicken is the main thing you taste, and I feel like it kind of it takes away from the garlic and chive cream cheese. And it's still really good.
Yeah, this is really good. Great for a finger food.
Appetizer, yeah.
Appetizer, or even a snack for lunch.
It's really good.
Yeah, great snack. These are delicious.
I just got a little more of the garlic and chive that time in that bite. So maybe, I didn't spread it quite as evenly, but that's really tasty.
Very tasty.
Would be a great, for like a brunch or women's get together, like a bridal shower, a baby shower, something like that. I can totally see these being a hit.
I don't know. I like the consistency of it. I think it's really good. But that's just me. What do I know?
You know a lot more than you think you do.
Well, you did a good job.
Thanks.
Proud of me.
That is your 3 chicken recipes. So there you have it. There are 3 new canned chicken recipes for you. So if you go to your pantry and pull out a can of chicken, remember that not only do I have this video, but I have 3 or 4 or 5 other canned chicken recipe videos on my channel. I need to make a playlist of that. So if you're looking for new creative ways to use that canned chicken, I'm your girl. If you enjoyed this video and you got some good ideas, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That helps out the channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.